Welcome to all. I'm K.Kousalya, lecturer, Department of Commerce SF, Sita Lakshmi Ramaswamy College. I'm going to speak about pricing. Meaning of pricing. As per the Indian Contract Act of 1872, every contract must be supported by consideration. Quid pro quo or consideration means something in return. In a contract of sale, there are two parties, namely the seller and the buyer. The seller, who provides goods and services to the buyer, must get some return benefit. The payment made by the buyer for the goods and services he received from the seller is what is known as price. Different kinds of pricing. First one, odd pricing. When the price of a product is an odd number, such a pricing method is known as odd pricing. Example, conveniently, Beta Shoe Company has been fixing the price of shoes and chappals by the method of odd pricing. Example, rupees 399.95 the reason for fixing the price as an odd number is quite obvious. Rupees 399.95 pies sounds better than rupees 400. An impression that the price is less is being created. Second one, psychological pricing. When the price of a product is a round number, such a method of pricing is known as psychological pricing. For example, a product may be priced rupees 10 or rupees 15. Such a method is preferred by those marketers who do not believe in the technique of odd pricing. Third one, price based on the prevailing or ruling price. Such a method of pricing is followed by those marketers who want to fall in the line with their competitors. They keep the same price as decided already by the rivals. Example, manufacturer of cement follow a uniform price policy. Oligopoly market. Fourth one, prestige pricing. This method of pricing is followed by those who deal in luxury goods. Such marketers generally keep the price of goods high for they think that customers will judge quality by the price. Example, those who sell cosmetic items, leather goods, items, etc. follow prestige pricing. Fifth one, customary price. By custom or convention, certain products are sold almost at the same price by different marketers. Example, milk, butter, coffee powder, soft drink, etc. Sixth one, FOB pricing, free on board pricing. Such a pricing has relevance when goods are to be transported to the buyer's place. In case of FOB origin, the buyer will bear the transit charges himself. And in the case of if FOB destination, he need not pay the transit charges. Seventh one, CIF price, cost, insurance and freight price. In the case of CIF price quotation, the price paid by the buyer may be an importer is inclusive of cost, insurance and freight charges. Next, eighth one, dual pricing. It refers to the practice of some marketers who quote two different prices for the same product. One may be for bulk buyers and one for small quantity buyers. Ninth one, administrator pricing. The price determined by a marketer based mainly on personal consideration is known as administered pricing. Factors like cost, demand, and competition are ignored. Next, 10th one, monopoly pricing. The price fixed by the marketer who has no competition in the market is known as monopoly pricing. Next, 11th one, price lining. In this case, the price once determined remains unchanged for a fairly longer period of time. 12th one, expected pricing. The price fixed for a product based on the expectations of the consumers is known as expected pricing. 13th one, sealed tender pricing. In case of contract involving heavy outlay, example construction contract, sealed tenders will be invited from interested parties. The work is then assigned to the one who has quoted the minimum price. 14th one, negotiated pricing. Manufacturer of industrial goods who need components from suppliers, negotiate with the later before finalizing the price. This becomes necessary in view of the high cost of the components. 15th one, markup pricing. It refers to the price arrived at by a retailer by adding a certain percentage towards his margin of profit to the manufacturer's price. It is only at this price that he sells the goods to the consumer. 16th one, skimming pricing. It refers to the practice of setting a very high price for a product when it is introduced into the market for the first time and to reduce the same gradually as competitors enter the market. 17th one, penetration pricing. Setting a low initial price for the product is what is penetration pricing. It has been given such a name because it enables the product to penetrate the market to find a place. Such a pricing is resorted to when the market for the product is very sensitive to price and the product faces threat from competition always. Thank you.